Hello Kate.
Hey Rosemary. Today I'm going to show you how to make sushi. Nori sheets is one of my favourite things to have as a raw fooder. I always say they're like the raw fooder sandwich, and it occurred to me recently that it's actually probably sounds a bit complicated to do when you don't know what you're doing, so I wanted to show you. When we did the course in Goa in January, we made the nori sheets and I let people come up and assemble them themselves, and I realised that it's not actually as straightforward as I think it is, because I do it all the time. So I wanted to show you how to do it in a quick video. So this is my cauliflower sushi, my cauliflower rice. This recipe is on the Magic Bubble, Sublime Sushi it's called, and I've just made a mayonnaise here with sunflower seeds. I put in some oregano. It's the recipe is again on the Magic Bubble, and it's called Mystic Mayo. So we've got nori sheets. I use the Clear Spring nori sheets. Clear Spring nori sheets aren't technically raw, they're heated over 42 degrees, but they are very good quality. They're the best quality ones I can find. They don't tear easily. If you buy cheaper nori sheets, then they're going to rip easily when you try and roll them up. You always want untoasted nori sheets, the dark green nori sheets, because the toasted ones obviously aren't as nutritious. I also use the ultimate really raw nori sheets when I can get those as well. They're good as well. But today we've got the Clear Spring ones. And first of all, what we're going to do is we're going to put our rice in. This is our cauliflower rice. I also like to put alfalfa in nori sheets. I do that a lot. Alfalfa acts as a good packing fabric because it squishes nicely inside the roll. You can put in vegetable sticks like carrot or cucumber or pepper. You can put in lettuce leaves, rocket leaves, spinach leaves, anything that's going to pad it out nicely. And you don't want to put too much in. So first of all, what you need to remember is to push it right to the end, otherwise your end nori sheets are going to be pretty boring. So you need to make sure it goes right to the ends, and you don't want it too thick, because if it's too fat it won't roll up properly. And you want it nice and even. And then we're going to put in a strip of mayo. I always put something creamy in. So here I've got my mayonnaise. You could use just some avocado or some nut butter. I like to put some mayonnaise in. You could also put some umeboshi in, it's nice. So I put the mayonnaise in. Now the next thing to do, which is really key again, is to make this outside edge really wet, and you have to make it soaking wet, because this is what's going to help it seal. Again, if you buy cheaper nori sheets, it's hard to get them to seal, but these Clear Spring ones seal really well. So we've made this outside edge really wet, and then you just have to roll it up nice and tight. You don't need a special rolling mat, this will do fine. If you put too much in, it's not going to roll properly, so that's why you don't need to overstuff it, but this is just perfect. So roll it really tight, press it down, and it will seal nicely. I usually just leave it for a minute to settle, and then we'll do another one just to run through it once more. So put everything in the middle, make sure it goes right out to the outside edge. These are great to have as a lunch. I'll just have one like this. I'll eat it like a baguette, and that's a really satisfying lunch. Or what we're going to do now is we're going to chop them up, and then they're really good things. One for parties, they're really good to have at parties to pass around. But also they're good if you're out for the day. You know, often I go up to London for the day and I don't want to take a big salad with me, and I'll just take some little cut up nori sheets, and that's a really good travel snack. So put our rice in, a bit of mayo. So we've done it right to the edges, because otherwise you can see when we've rolled it up, this edge one, there's still a bit, there's a tiny bit missing there, but if you don't make sure it goes right to the edges, then your last one will be a bit empty and a bit sparse. We're going to make this outside edge really damp. And then we're going to roll it nicely. Can you see how it's just the right amount there? If I put too much in, that would really start squeezing out the edge. So you don't want to put too much in, because then it'll start spilling out and then it won't roll nicely. And then we're going to press it down. And then my last top tip is to cut them with scissors. If you try doing it with a knife, no matter how good your kitchen knife is, it's going to start falling apart. You're going to cut it and it's going to tear and it's going to fall apart. So always use scissors. Scissors always work, as long as you get some good kitchen scissors, and just chop it into little. These will keep for quite a while in the fridge, maybe like up to a week in the fridge, and I like to just have them on hand for snacks. If I'm making them to take out with me for the day, I'll often mix some green powder like out of the woods or greener grass, mix that into the mayonnaise, and then it's extra nutritious. And if you're doing it for a party, it's good to put lots of different coloured things in, like cucumber and yellow pepper and carrot, and then it looks really pretty when you assemble it all on the plate. So there we have it.
They're so pretty.
They are so pretty, and they're so delicious. They're so filling. They're so quick to do.
Yeah. And
it's just one of those little tricks I just wanted to show you, because if you don't know what you're doing, it's quite easy to get it wrong with the nori sheets. Awesome. There we go. Woo. So here we are. Here's our finished sushi. As you can see, great for parties, great for nibbles. You can keep them in the top of the fridge, or lovely to just snack on. Thank you.
Delicious. Thank you, Kate.
And I'll see you for another video next month.